What's up, guys? It's Perspective Podcast back yet again. Obviously, last time we filmed was like September. Damn, we don't film that often.
It's okay.
Yeah.
They love it anyway.
I mean, hey, it's like senior year. We're doing our college app, so we're pretty busy with that, so sorry for that. But, you know, we're back here.
I'm not sorry. I'm okay. It's okay.
Of course you're not. Alrighty, but we're back here again. Yo, I'm feeling this one. This one's going to be good.
You are?
Yeah.
We got set up pretty fast today.
Yeah, today was quick. Because we already know like what equipment we need to use.
Yeah, we went pretty good today. It was like this, you know? We got it down.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though
we just got to keep doing this.
Even though it's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And also we're back in Faiz's garage because I didn't like the other place. It was kind of whack.
I kind of liked it. It was kind of cool having a little studio.
It was small, but like, man.
Yeah, it wasn't meant for filming or anything.
Yeah, it was just like...
The garage always works, though. Garage always comes through.
Exactly, bro. That's facts. That's facts. Alrighty.
Okay, so today we have a new guest.
Yes,
on the podcast. Let me introduce him. If you could come back here, please.
All right. So this guy is amazing. This guy is on the golf team. He's been like one of my first friends I've ever had back in like preschool.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy.
This is Akhil. Say what's up, Akhil.
AK Beats. Alrighty.
Yeah, if you want to scoot up, you can.
Yeah, scoot up. Alrighty. Akhil.
How's it going, man? Welcome. Yeah, welcome. Welcome.
Alrighty. Yo, so what's good with you?
Nothing much. Gee, I'm just chilling.
Yeah?
All right.
How are you feeling today? How was your day today? It's good?
It's been kind of bummy. I was kind of in a bad mood today, but you know.
Yeah. Perspective makes it better, dude.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
It won't be bummy anymore.
Exactly.
That's what we like.
Yeah. In the morning, we went to K1 Speed. We invited you, but like, you don't want to come.
I'm poor. I can't afford it.
This
Facts.
It's like 50 a race, isn't it?
It was like 39.
It's like 39.
We had like discounts though. Finesse, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Finesse. Always finesse.
Absolutely. All right. So, what do you want to talk about? We can talk about you in golf if you want to.
Yeah, how's golf? Bro, I remember the golf team freshman year. It's trash.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
But Q was on the senior team immediately. Q was a god at golf.
Yeah.
So
Dude,
good.
I remember elementary or middle school. I went with you like one time. I couldn't even hit the ball. Like that's how bad it was. Yeah.
No, I don't know. I kind of quit though.
Quit?
Like, yeah, I haven't played in like a month or two because I don't know. I just like I've lost interest and can't really get a scholarship for golf. So I was like,
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
no, like,
There's
I'm not
plenty of
doing
schools
this.
that do golf.
Yeah, but like I'd get into like a D3 school because I'm not.
Oh,
that
I
good.
see. Okay.
So I'd just be like whatever.
I see.
So I just kind of
Nice.
stopped playing.
I mean, that's not
and-
nice. Never mind. That's not nice.
And yeah, I don't know. I'm just focusing on other things.
I
Yeah,
see.
like
I
what?
get a job now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where are you applying to?
I've applied so many places. Today I applied at Calvin Klein.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
High chance.
I tried.
feel like.
I remember all those. I remember applying for a job. I stopped working, by the way. I don't know if they know that.
I don't think
I
you
stopped
do.
working at Cold Stone.
Cold Stone.
Yeah.
in there.
It was
Yeah.
it was rough.
I mean, we're still doing roughing though. So, but that's
yeah,
starts, like,
reffing
next
is a
year.
job, but reffing's fun.
Yeah,
Reffing's like worth it.
Mhm. Except you're gonna be playing.
Yeah.
Both of you guys.
I'm playing. Yeah.
Last time, Anish was reffing my game.
Oh my. Oh, okay. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
I'm boxing him out, and he goes like this, and Anish is like right in front of me. He goes like this, picks me up, and moves me. Like,
Yeah.
'cause I'm a skinny dude.
Uh-huh.
He moves me, and I'm like, Anish.
Yo, okay. First of all, that was the first time I ever reffed like high school basketball. Because the thing is, I wasn't supposed to ref. I was supposed to scorekeep that game. But then like the guy who was reffing the previous game, he's like, "Oh man, I'm way too tired. Can you just take my spot?" I'm like, "All right," because I'll make like $25, right? So I sub in for him, and I'm like, "All right, this is gonna be pretty easy." As soon as it starts, it's like football. Like everyone just tackles each other, tripping each other.
High school
No.
FYBA goes hard, bro.
That's
They
right.
have no
And
mercy.
The game you ref, like
It was
that
so bad.
Yeah, I broke my nose last year playing that game.
real?
Yeah,
Oh,
I had to. What did the emergency room and everything? I had stitches. You guys didn't know about that?
I remember.
There was one
Is
game.
there a scar right there?
Yeah, I got that from FYBA. There's one game like I think everybody like knew about, and that was when I got hurt.
Yeah.
And like I had like blood dripping down and everything. It was
Yeah.
bad. And then I had to get stitches. I like fractured my nose, and it was because a football player playing basketball hit me.
No, like the game that Anish ref.
Dude, okay,
was,
I literally only made 2 calls. I made 1 call on a kill because he traveled, and then the second one I
That's
just
so
like gave a technical to like the guy on the other team because like
Yeah.
no, because I think he like cussed or something. So I was like, all right, you're out.
I don't care about that as long as they play fair.
No,
But every time I ref, I always like call hella because coaches appreciate it when when the refs call a lot. If they don't call a lot, then they're like, "What are you doing here?"
Yeah.
Nah,
Yes.
I was just like
So
scared.
you got a lot cut out for yourself.
Yeah.
Sure.
At
And
least-
you're only reffing high school games, right?
well, this season I'll start revving like high school games
Yeah.
because you make
I wanna
like
do that.
$25.
I don't know if I can do that because they don't. I don't know if they allow like second year. But I'm a good rev.
Yeah, you're decent. Yeah,
Yeah, thank you.
yeah. What else happened that game? I forgot.
Can I whip out my phone? Is that illegal?
No,
What
that's
do you
not
mean?
legal. You can do
I just
anything.
want to check.
Freaking Perspective Podcast. Like and subscribe. View us on Apple Pod,
Yeah.
iTunes, Spotify, everything.
Yeah, nice, very nice. So, what were we gonna talk about today? Oh yeah,
So-
I watched this documentary on minimalism. I wanted to talk about the idea of minimalism, like if you guys like would do it or not. Like it's almost like would you become vegan or would you become a minimalist?
Yeah. I mean, like when you first think about it, you think it's easy, but like when you get into it, like it's like a whole different kind of lifestyle. than
Well, no,
what
the whole
people
point of it is to make your life like less
simple.
stressful because you have less stuff.
But it's like different, like from the life that we're living right now, though, because like we have
Yeah,
like a ton
obviously.
of stuff. But yeah.
Why would it be the same?
No, I feel like I definitely like wanna become a minimalist, but I just couldn't.
Yeah.
Cause like, you know, I feel like I'm super materialistic and I always like want new stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But like at the same time, thinking about living a lifestyle like that would be like super cool. Just like nothing to really worry about.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's kind of just you in your own world.
yeah. I mean, that's like natural though for humans to always want stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody would want like the next best like iPhone, but I think it's like cool how like businesses make money off that. Like,
Yeah.
like everybody, like nobody would keep the same iPhone for more than like a year because every year they come out with a new one, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's cool how like businesses like profit off of that idea. Like they profit off of like human nature. I think that's pretty cool. But then it's like buying a new car every year, but people don't do that. But people like
Yeah.
buy like a car every like 5 years or something.
The whole thing started from like what, like the 1920s,
What?
right? Like the like being like all like materialistic and stuff.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean, like?
I mean, that's like kind of when it started. Like the whole
Sort
thing.
of. You could argue that. Well, I was just saying, like, if you want to get into it, I feel like it would be better off, like, especially with this generation. Like, everybody is trying to be someone who they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I feel like if minimalism was implemented into like not every single aspect, like if we tried like slowly easing ourselves into it, so like maybe like not having like 10 pairs of shoes for every single. Yeah. Do you have 10 pairs of shoes? I have like 3 that I wear.
Yeah,
I have like
3.
one for like
I don't have that
every
much.
day. I have like a pair of Vans. Then I have like a pair of running shoes for like running, and then I have like a pair of basketball shoes for just basketball. But then like I don't. If my Vans get like broken or like ripped or something, I'll buy a new pair of Vans. But that's like kind of minimalistic versus like how many pairs of shoes do you have?
I couldn't count. I mean,
I'm not saying that's bad. Maybe it's good for you.
Yeah, well,
I mean, like maybe it makes you feel like validated or
Because
something.
like I
don't
also
know.
watched the documentary too, and like one thing that they said is like if you like to collect stuff, like you can still do it and like still be
Yeah.
a minimalist. Like if you care about shoes and like fashion a lot, like you can just like mainly like have like a space and that.
Yeah.
Like, keep that. Yeah.
But then again, like if it makes you feel good, then do it.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Yeah, because like another benefit of like being a minimalist is like you save a ton of money.
That's
while
true.
doing
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Have you ever seen like New York apartments, like the minimalist like
Yeah.
New York apartments? Like they still look nice,
Yeah.
even though they like don't have. Dude, I was thinking about this the other day. Hold on, ignore that last thought. You know how you get out of college, right? You're expected to make like 6 figures after your job, like that, right?
Yeah.
And then what you realize what you do with that money is like to buy like furniture and like stuff and like extra guest rooms for like no one's gonna like no one's gonna come to your house and
Yeah.
like stay over, but you still have extra guest rooms anyway.
Yeah.
And then like you buy like a big house for like you're only yourself, and you have like all this like extra furniture, like a living room, a dining room, a game
Another
room.
dining room.
Yeah, another dining room. Then you have 2 TVs, one for the game room, one for the living room,
Yeah.
because you can't just have the Xbox in the living
Exactly.
room. You have to have the
Gotta
Xbox in the game room, and then you have like 3 beds, one for yourself, one for your cousin who might come over once every year, and then like you have maybe another one for your parents, which is like I agree with.
Yeah.
Have one for your parents, and then you have like 3 couches and stuff. But
I remember-
like I'm just going up. But like that's the idea. Like if out of college, I feel like we're expected to make like so much money and then use it on stuff to like keep up the same lifestyle that we had while we were growing up,
Yeah.
right? Because I would say that a lot of like all 3 of us here are pretty good off. Like we're not like struggling in any sort of way or anything. You know, like thank God for that. But like
Yeah.
what I was saying is like I feel like I growing up don't like need as much, like versus like my parents would like need now, because like they need that validation of all the stuff to make it, I don't know, like seem like they're better off than they actually are, which I'm not saying they aren't, but you get what I'm saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like stuff like that gets to me because I don't need the three dining rooms and the two TVs. I just need like,
Yeah, because I remember like on the last podcast we were talking about Marquez Brownlee. I wonder like how he does it, because like he has a studio for like all of like his big stuff, like his projects and everything. And, like, but like I wonder like how his like own lifestyle is, like, you know what I mean, like his living area.
What do you mean? Is he a minimalist?
I mean, he might be, because like I think everything that he needs is like within his studio, and then like he probably has like like an apartment or something and just like lives there.
Well, yeah.
How do we know he doesn't have 3 dining rooms too?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, you can't answer that question without like asking him personally, but
Yeah.
I mean, like what I was saying is, like, once you get a job and you're like living on your own, I feel like people need to know that you don't need all the extra stuff, like all the extra clothes and all the extra shoes and like furniture, stuff like that. But then again, what he was talking about, like you might need it to be like feel validated or something, or it's good for you because it makes you feel good. But I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's a good thing sometimes.
Yeah.
Like maybe you need to show off,
Flex.
crip walk,
Or maybe they just want 3 dining rooms.
Yeah, maybe they just want 3 dining rooms.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, don't waste your money too. I feel like it's a waste of money.
Yeah, that's true.
Any other extra thoughts on that? That was all me.
That was
How was college apps for you?
for me.
Yeah. Have you finished?
I have one more.
One more? Where are you
University of
playing?
Arizona.
University of Arizona. Oh, he got into that.
I got into that.
He got into that like 2 days ago or
Yeah.
last night or whatever.
Uh-huh.
That's good.
Yeah. I was happy I got into the computer science major, because computer science is like always like pretty busy. Like everyone goes into that. Huh?
Yeah.
Is it impacted?
Like most colleges for computer science,
Yeah.
it's impacted.
Computer science is so hard to get into.
Yeah. Let's go.
Well, it's because like,
Dude, doesn't that seem weird to you though? How
What?
computer science, like everybody's saying like there's a demand for computer science, but not everybody's doing computer science. It's like, won't it be like non-demand anymore? Because after you get out of college, everybody's gonna be a computer scientist.
well, because like I mean, like I like programming and I like filming, and because with my computer science teacher, I mean, I'm making this whole like programming drone unit, and she's like making like a really good letter of recommendation for me. So she's like saying that like I'm putting
That's
in the
good,
work.
yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm taking AP computer science. I hate it.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm starting to I'm starting to rethink my major. I did all my CSUs like 2 weeks ago, and every single major I applied for computer science, and I'm like thinking like maybe I should have like
did something else.
because like programming is like good to know and stuff, but like man, you have to
It's
have
tough.
hardcore
Yeah.
patience for that.
Yeah,
Like when stuff doesn't work, you just want to like hit someone.
Uh-huh.
Like that stuff is so hard. So that I'm thinking into like some kind of like specific type of engineering, like environmental engineering, because like global warming and stuff is going to be a big problem in the next like 10 years.
I also like mechanical engineering. That's
Yeah, that was my other one, mechanical engineering, because I wanted to get into like cars and stuff,
Yeah.
especially with the go-karting today.
Oh yeah.
We went hard.
Yeah.
There's hella people like crash today, Akhil. You have no idea, man. Dude, one person literally like drove onto another car,
Yeah, on
and they
top of
were
another
like
car.
they were stacked on each other like this.
No, because like when I saw,
then-
when I saw it, like I thought like that car broke, but it was like 2 cars on
No,
top
it
of
was
each
just
other.
2 cars on top of each
Yeah.
other. And
That's
now I
like,
realize
holy-
why they make you sign that dumb form, because people are
Waiver.
just idiots.
Yeah.
People don't know how to drive.
Yeah.
That was so
crazy.
stupid. I've never like driven in a race where there was like 15 stops before.
Yeah.
Because people don't know the rules.
Yeah.
It was hardcore, man.
Yeah. Man. What else
Now
you guys
what?
want to talk about? I mean, I was planning to talk about like lifestyle, like how people live nowadays, because like I know you're big into shoes and like style and
Yeah.
clothing and stuff. Dude, I wanted to talk about this. So remember, in 8th grade, right? Me and Akhil were in the same English class, and Miss Lee, that was our English teacher's name. She made us do like this one activity where it's like 4 corners of the room.
I remember that.
You remember this? Yeah. So it's like one area was like, would you rather spend like money on other things besides clothes? Another corner was like, would you spend your own money for like sneakers and stuff? I forgot what the third one was,
No,
but
I thought it was. Would you spend less than 100 on sneakers?
oh yeah,
Like
spend
like,
your own money on sneakers.
and then it was like over 500.
No, over 200. But you're the one in the 200.
No, I was in the most expensive one. I'm pretty sure the over 500. Because
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't know. I'm super into sneakers. I don't know. They're just like, I feel like they wrap up a whole outfit, and like I'd be down. Like when I start working, if I start working, like I'm gonna drop a lot of money on sneakers. I already know that, and it's just like. Especially those new Cactus Jack Air Forces that came out, I'm gonna get them like
Really?
resale price. I don't even care that much.
How much is it? Like 500 now?
600 now.
Yeah, because like the thing is, my cousin, he works at Stadium Goods, so like he kind of got me into sneakers. Because originally back like in middle school, I wasn't big into sneakers,
Yeah.
but now like I kind of like it, but still I wouldn't spend like over $200 on a pair
I
of
feel
sneakers.
like in middle school, for me, it was like quantity over quality. Like I would
I
just
see.
get as many shoes as I could, not even like
Just try
care
to
what
flex.
type of shoes I have.
Yeah.
But,
Do you,
like,
do you sell them afterward, or do you just keep
no,
them?
I just buy them. But now like I used to get like shoes like every damn like month.
Yeah.
Now I'm like I
I remember
space it
that.
out. I'm like, there's no point in getting this many shoes. I don't even
Yeah.
wear them all the time.
Have you ever like thought of like getting into like designing it? Like designing
I
sneakers?
did at one point. But I don't know. I just
Like, hey, it's something to think about.
yeah. It's
pretty
That's good though. At least you have a passion for something. A lot of people can't say that they have a passion for something and like continuously pursue it.
yeah.
Like I feel like it's a good idea to like if you collect sneakers, then go for it. Don't stop. Don't let anybody stop you. You know.
Yeah.
Because like what Kanye went from like Nike, he had like the Nike Yeezys, and then he went to Adidas with those Yeezys.
Yeah.
So and it's like a $1 billion like thing too
Yeah.
that he's gone through. So I mean, hey, if you like go like viral and popular, like you can make hella.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be like the emphasis of things now.
Like, what do you mean?
Like not like going viral and popular shouldn't like Instagram likes. You
Oh,
shouldn't
yeah.
be like worried about that. You know.
I'm just saying, like, if you have a passion for it, like,
Yeah, if you have a passion for it, be the best that you can be. But I feel like don't try to be
don't
like
competitive. I think.
yeah, don't try to like show off too much. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
because that's not a good like view on things. Like if you try to be the best, but don't be a douche about it.
Yeah,
You know,
I understand that.
definitely, bro.
Facts. Yeah, cause like I mean, if we were like planning to like live a minimalist life, like I think one thing that represents me is like camera equipment, because I love filming. I love that. And like for my UC apps, like my alternative was like media production, visual arts, that kind of stuff.
That's sick.
Yeah, because I feel like for UCs, it's like much tougher for like getting into computer science and stuff. So
Yeah.
an alternate was just that.
Yeah, but what? Here's my problem. Like, why wasn't that your first? Like, you
What?
know that you enjoy this kind of stuff, like doing like filming and stuff. But like that's like my problem with how everything's like shaped nowadays. Like what you want to do is your second choice.
Yeah, no,
It's
but
not
see-
what you like what you think is best for you is your
Yeah.
first, but not what you actually like to do is your second.
I mean, see, like,
Totally
okay, the
agree
thing
with
is, like,
that.
if I get a job within, like, computer science, like, I'll do it. But, like, also in the background, I can also still continue, like, YouTube, stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But a lot of people can't say that about themselves. Like they have the ability to do both at the same time.
I feel like it depends on how much money you're gonna make through that major after college.
Yeah, I know, but that's what everybody's worried about.
Yeah, I
like
know.
that's
That's
what I was
all
saying
that
about
matters.
minimalism. Like nobody needs like all of the money that you get. You're gonna buy like a bunch of bull crap with it.
Yeah.
So if you actually pursue something that you want, you don't need to make that much money coming out of college because if you actually
Like it, you go after it.
determine yourself to do something well with that passion, then the money will come. Like don't worry about it because the money will come because if you truly dedicate yourself to something, then the money will come after you put in that work, you know?
Yeah.
But then again, people I feel like are like more likely to take the easy way out. Like this computer science addiction.
Yeah. Because, like, the thing is, like, if I don't get into computer science, like, if, like, all my plans fail, then, like, you know, I'll just fall back onto video production. Yeah.
But this is like what my parents are saying is like you need to be able to like start a family and support that family with the major that you pick. So a lot of the times, maybe if you're like into shoe design, you may not be able to make that much money coming out of college and stuff. But like then again, like am I looking to start a family right out of college? No. So there's like trade-offs that you have to make. But then again, there's like the sort of respect that you have for what other people's opinions have versus the respect that you have towards yourself is what I feel like people need to value more. Because then again, it's like your perspective on things of how important your desires and dreams are versus how important you feel like like how good do you think you're going to be off when you get out of college and stuff with the desires that you and like stuff that you are passionate about, you know? Because like again, people in school are like becoming things that they are not. Like
they're like just taking.
Well, like you like shoes. That's what I'm saying. But people who like don't like shoes will buy the shoes anyway, and just wear them to act like they know what they're like doing.
I had a friend, and literally wrote his Common App, what's it called, statement or whatever, on the fact that in middle school he would wear things that other people wore so he could fit in, not because he liked it.
That's the problem. Like fitting in.
It's just the culture.
The culture is like tainted almost to being like not yourself.
Yeah.
Because there's like a problem. I don't know if it's just the way we grew up or the way that our parents taught ourselves, or because like there was always this like defensive mode of doing like going against what you think that you want to do because you don't know. Like there's always this risk, this fear of like not being able to like make it work.
Yeah.
But then again, like dude, I wrote an essay on this the other day. Like, oh my god, because we were reading The Heart of Darkness in AP Lit, and that book is all about like going into like this jungle, aka the heart of darkness, and facing your fears and coming out like enlightened and stuff. But like if you're willing to go for that passion, like you have to understand that there's going to be risks. Because you're doing something that everybody else isn't doing. And there's not a lot of people to back you up on what you're doing and to help you out because it's unique to yourself, right? So at the end of the day, you're on your own. And I think that's what everybody's scared about. Is that you're on your own and you're trying to make it in like this big world and you don't have the much help from everybody who has like the most, like everybody has like a common major versus your major, which could be like something really unique. And there's not a lot of people doing it. But then again, there's the fear of not being able to do well in that unique major. So then that's what everybody strives against it for.
Yeah, because I remember like back in elementary school, like fashion was not a big thing. Like the whole lifestyle culture, it wasn't a big thing.
Just having fun, that was it.
Yeah, no, but then like when it came to like middle school and stuff, like I saw people like flexing, you know, like new hairstyles.
They do that in I used to gel my hair all the time. I remember that. I stopped doing that because I was like, one, I don't have time to do it anymore, and two, like I kind of just like stopped caring about it because like I stopped caring about what other people think, you know. Like, because I feel like your actions way more than your appearance and what people think of you. I mean, first impressions are like everything, or it's good. But then again, like if people see that you're like a good person and whatnot through your actions, then like who cares about how nice your hair looks, you know?
Yeah, because I remember like when I was in Sutter, like Akhil and another friend, Avi, I remember like they would used to like go on me, like, you know, saying like, oh, like, why are you wearing like basketball shorts with like this kind of shirt?
Yeah, I mean, that stuff should change. It has changed. I feel like people nowadays, especially in high school, kind of like don't care as much about their appearance, but rather just becoming as successful as they can possibly be with like grades and like sports and stuff. But then again, like I feel like growing up, people need to understand like the clothes that they wear and stuff like that don't really matter. Because okay, think about it. Like your friends in high school are not going to be there when you're graduating college. Because everybody's going to go somewhere different. Everybody's going to go to take their own path. And like it's like with my dad, he said like he had roommates and he hang out with them all the time, but he lost touch with them sort of. Like he knows where they are, but like they don't talk much because one, their fields are like totally different. And two, they live in different areas. And so like, I mean, it would be nice to, get back together and stuff, but like think about it, you're going to be on your own pretty much at the end of the day. So that's what people have to face, the idea of that. And that's what college is. It's like you're on your own trying to like do things
just, like,
by yourself. It's a transition
works.
Into like the adult life, And that's what people are afraid of. That's my 10 cents.
Wait,
maybe like 50 cents.
What are you going to major in for college?
Business.
Yeah. Dude, my mom was saying don't do business because everybody was doing business.
Hella people are doing business.
Yeah, but then business is like it's a cool field. I was looking into jobs in business and marketing and stuff, and that's like making like commercials and like stuff. And like if I were to do business, I'd want to work for Red Bull.
Okay.
Because Red Bull is in like every aspect of like wild sports, like snowboarding, skiing, racing.
Yeah, racing.
They have like a Formula One team. They have like a flying like wild sport team, like flying, like racing flying.
Yeah, because I know like Red Bull has like a drone team. So like when it comes to like racing, they have like FPV drones and stuff.
Because Red Bull's in like every aspect of like any kind of wild sports. The best advertisement you could see is like a Red Bull advertisement, you know? And that's what I'm saying. Like if you're doing like business and stuff, you got to make sure that you're in like the top league, you know, so you can become successful. Because Matt Hansen, he told me one day, like if you're becoming a business, you're either going to be working in an office or you're going to be running the office, you know?
Yeah.
And that's facts. Like that hit me hard. I was like, damn, bro. Like, yeah, I agree with that. Because everybody does business. But then, like, do something that in business that you like marketing or accounting or, I mean, if you're
into that kind of stuff.
You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying.
But like, what kind of like part of business do you want to do?
So like right now, general business, because I don't know exactly, but like what's nice is I was at Nevada the other day, University of Nevada, you know, and they have this thing called pre-business, right? So like your first 2 years of college, you're gonna be taking like kind of GEDs for business. So after those 2 years, after you get those prerequisites for business, then you get to decide which part of business you want to go into, which is why that school is like really appealing to me. So I can go into business, take all these like GEDs for business, and then figure out like what part I would actually go into.
That's cool. That's a good idea. Exactly. Like explore your pathways. That's good. People need to do that more.
Yeah.
Explore.
Just to like see if you're actually into business and stuff.
Yeah. Just like me in computer science. I'm not into computer science anymore, even though I applied for computer science.
Yeah. And also, like, I think going on like undeclared isn't bad either. Like, at least you just get to explore like, what you want to do.
But I feel it's better off to have like an idea, because the next 4 years like determine the rest of your life.
That's true, but like
that's huge.
At the same time, I feel like undeclared is like such a big thing because there's so many kids that like come out of high school
and they don't know exactly like what they want to do
at all. What they want to do, and I'm totally in that boat. I'm just doing business because that's like what people would do. Like, you know, it's like it's a what's it called? What's the word I would use? It's like a stable major. But like for me, I don't know exactly what I would want to do, and I feel like it's so tough for kids to get into colleges with undeclared, which is like sucks because like a lot of kids want to go to college but they don't know what they want to do.
Yeah. I also think it hurts a lot when kids don't get into the college that they want, especially with UCs. Like if I could pick between Berkeley or SD or something like that, I feel like, because I don't have like the best GPA or the best SAT score and whatnot, but I feel like that sucks the most, that you can't go to the college that you want and become the person that you want to be. I feel like the environment makes a big difference of where you go to school.
Really?
Definitely. Look at weather. I'm not going to a place that's like hot.
Yeah.
You don't. I'm going to the coast.
Yeah, because for you like care like where you go.
Yeah, because I'm not going to. It's either the Bay Area or like SoCal, or Davis if worst comes to worst.
Yeah, because like Fias always talks a lot of crap about UC Merced.
Yeah, dude, nobody wants to go there. Do you want to go to Merced?
David wants to go there.
Okay, well, David wants to go there for like volleyball, but like, come on, man.
I mean, like, it's something that he wants to do. Like, and if they have those options.
The only thing cool about Merced is that it's close to like Yosemite, but that's like a drive. Like, you got to go up into the mountains and like hills, and it costs money to go into the park.
So do you want to like stay in like California or like out of state?
I mean, mainly like all the other schools besides University of Arizona and UNR, they're all California.
All California schools.
Are your parents gonna buy you cars when you go to college?
No.
My mom said she'll buy me a car if I go to college.
That's nice. Dude, my brother.
If I go to college. I'm going.
On his 16th birthday, my brother got a car, and then after like a year in college, my dad got him another car, and I'm chilling with my hand-me-down that's been in the family for.
Yeah, I drive that truck outside.
Yeah. Dude, wait.
Hand-me-downs are good though.
When did you get the Acura?
It's 2007.
Damn, such a long time.
Long time. Mine's 1989.
Yours is like long.
Mine is older than all of us.
Cool though.
Yeah, mine has a cigarette lighter in it. Not that I use it. But it's like cool, you know. Yeah, I got a cigarette lighter, you know.
Just like lower down your window, like on the straight. Hey, I got a cigarette
Well,
lighter.
my car was for its time was like pretty advanced, but now it's kind of
It's like a relic.
yeah.
But it still drives well. Well, I don't know.
As well. I mean, there's like a fear of like it breaking down
God
when I'm in the
damn it.
highway.
Yeah.
The steering axle's loose, so I could like lose my steering if I'm like going down like a hill or something. And the brakes are kind of shot. I can keep going if you want.
I see that.
Yeah, but I want a new car, man.
What car do you want?
I want like a hatchback, bro. I need a hatchback.
Why?
Yeah, you're always into
Rally
hatchbacks.
cars, man. You ever see rally cars?
Yeah.
Rally cars are clean. I want a hatchback.
Brother
I want it to
has
be
a rally
manual. What?
My brother's rally car.
Really?
Yeah,
What car?
Mitsubishi Evo GSR.
Dude.
It's so dude.
That's so
it's-
clean.
Mitsubishi Evos are so clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The engine noise was kind of weird. Subaru WRXs, man.
Yeah. I
I'd
wish.
take that any day.
Exactly.
Take that any day. Like another car, Volkswagen Golf. I'll take one of those any day. Hyundai Veloster. Those are pretty sick. The new N type. Honda Civic Type R.
Oh yeah, you're into Honda Civic Type R, yeah.
Because that car is performance.
It's fast, yeah.
That car is fast.
You know what I was saying the other day? So why do the expensive cars all look nice and then the cheap cars just look like shit? Like
Yeah,
why
we were
can't-
talking about that.
Yeah.
Why,
we
like,
were.
why
The other
can't
day.
cheap cars just like not be fast
Yeah.
and look
Yeah.
nice.
That's
But
because
I feel like Honda's like filling that gap with like the new Accord, new Civic.
Yeah.
Like, they look
Yeah.
pretty nice.
yeah, but we were talking about that the other day. Like, remember when we watched Ford versus Ferrari?
Yeah.
All the cars back in the day, like the regular cars, had like some kind of style to it.
Yeah.
But now you look at like a 2000
And now
like
it's just
Honda
like,
Civic.
Yeah, it's just
ugly.
bland.
It's like a box, you know. Like those cars back in the day had like curves or they had like the angles and
If
stuff.
you guys haven't watched Ford vs Ferrari, it's a really good movie.
Yeah, the movie was good.
Yeah.
I respect that movie a lot.
Yeah.
For what-
10 Miles. I mean, it's a
Have you
legend.
seen the movie?
Mm-mm.
Okay, we won't spoil it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It's just good. You should watch it. Yeah.
It's about like the Le Mans 24 hour. It's about the Ford GT. You know that car?
Yeah.
Ford GT versus the Ferrari.
I forgot what model.
It was like the first Enzo Ferrari.
That's wet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh yeah, I want to talk about like social media. Like, how do you think social media has like affected you, just as yourself?
I mean, I feel like it's a fat part of my life.
Really?
And,
Wait,
like,
when did
it
you
kinda
like
sucks.
start like social media? Like
I got Instagram in 7th grade.
7th grade.
Yeah.
Do you think like your like attitude has like changed since then, or like what do you think?
I don't know how it's changed me, but like it's definitely a part of my life.
I see.
Yeah. I wish I could do like a 30-day cleanse, but it's just like hard. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. You look at your phone a lot?
I feel like I do. Should I check my screen time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should all check our screen time.
Let's do it.
I look at my phone a lot, but I like use my phone. Not for like Instagram all the time, but I like have to like talk to people. And the best way to talk to people nowadays, nobody uses who texts people. I like iMessage.
I know.
Like I text my mom on iMessage. Everything else I use Snapchat.
My daily average is 5 hours, 8 minutes.
Damn, bruh.
TikTok takes up 2 hours.
TikTok.
Oh yeah, you have a
No.
TikTok. Ah.
Snapchat takes up an hour and 4 minutes. Notes takes up 28
You either
minutes.
Man, just think about that. You know, if we're going back to the minimalist thing, just think about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That 5 hours we could be used to like
Hey,
Dude, okay, no.
fix global warming.
bro,
or-
eBay's only 33 seconds. So.
Okay, no.
What?
eBay?
Yeah.
No. Okay, so like I was checking my time for YouTube, like how much time I spent on it, because like I mean like a lot of my business was like through YouTube, like how I like make since I monetized through it, and like I was checking my like my watch time, how much I spent on it, bro. I spent like 24 hours per week.
God,
It's
Damn,
crazy,
bro. A
Yeah.
whole day?
Well, I don't like I don't always like stare at my screen. I'll just like put like a video or something. I'll just like listen to the audio. If it's like podcast.
Yeah,
and
I
stuff.
do that. That's respectable. If you're like working, what like 5 hours? It's probably the same for all of us. Don't worry.
Probably.
Like, we're not hating on you. Yeah, everybody probably has at least like 5 or 3 or 2 or probably
No,
5.
not two.
Probably
I feel like-
5. Yeah, or 4.
around 5, yeah.
But I mean, like, just think about it. Like, if we're going back to the minimalist thing, like 5 hours of your day, like in school. If you were in school and you had the 5 hours, like you could give yourself back that 5 hours in school think about how productive we would be.
Yeah.
Versus, because I feel like it's 5 hours of like time wasted when you
But
get
at
home,
the same
right?
time, I feel like schools where I use my phone a lot.
Really?
Like in freaking,
Well, yeah.
in class,
Yeah.
first
In
class,
English.
first period, the most boring thing I've ever done. So I just like,
He puts his phone in his
I put
book
my
and he's just
phone
like
in
playing.
my book. Yeah.
You're
And
playing.
then Anish is
Yeah.
sometimes watching like Disney Plus and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
like that class.
But I don't do that often. But
Okay, yeah. I mean, you could do it for that, but then like for
Yeah.
other classes, that's like, 'cause I don't use my phone that much in class, versus like or at school even, for like taking pictures and stuff of like homework and stuff like that. But like I would say like coming home, using your phone, I feel is a lot more like time wasting, you know, because we're so addicted to the screen. We're so addicted for the input of information, you know.
Yeah, because I feel like mainly I look at my phone like after school. Because like usually when I'm in school, I hardly look at it. I mean, like if
Yeah,
the
'cause
class
you
is
gotta
boring.
pay attention.
Yeah, if the class is like boring or we're not doing anything, like just watching movies and like government and stuff, like yeah, I'll pull out my phone and like watch something.
Yeah,
Or read.
that's respectable. I mean, that's what it's like meant for. Like when you actually need to use it for what it's meant for.
Yeah.
If you have actual time off to like do like nothing, then yeah, go for it.
Dude, my parents get like hella upset because like they send me texts and stuff, but I never text them back because I hardly check my
Yeah,
phone.
same.
I know. My mom's like, dude, you didn't check me bad. I'm like, I was on my phone.
That's
Did you
hella
guys
fun.
used to call this podcast Deep Feelings?
Yeah.
It was originally we thought of like deep thoughts, and then it went to deep feelings.
Why'd you change it to this?
Because this makes more sense
Yeah.
to what we
And a lot of
like,
people
talk
were,
about.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't really like deep feelings, and it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
I feel
We
like
could
the
change
specials
it to
could-
more stuff. We could change it to something
Keep changing
funny,
the name.
like garage talk.
Garage talk.
That's what this is. It's garage talk.
Yeah.
We could browse names on the SoundCloud part. Do you
Yeah, I
still
wish
have
we-
SoundCloud?
No, so that's
Oh.
we only have episodes 1 through 5 on SoundCloud. Otherwise, everything else is on Spotify.
Then we should do the Q&A portion still on this on YouTube
we
part.
still- oh, well, not on the YouTube, but like Spotify and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. No, because like SoundCloud, since we had a free account, we only have like a maximum of like 3 hours to upload onto it, but we already passed that limit. So, yeah.
Definitely, bro.
Dude, I wish we got like sponsored or monetized for this podcast.
Sponsor you.
Do you drink coffee?
Me?
Yeah.
No. But like, I feel like when I go to college, I'm gonna get addicted. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
that.
I think coffee's a good thing to get addicted to.
Really?
Yeah.
Everyone who
I pulled an
I
all-nighter
know-
the other day, and I drank
Oh,
a
yeah,
large
you
cup
showed
of
me.
that Temple coffee. I didn't go to sleep. I was up all night working on that essay that was due the next day. Well, okay, I didn't write all of it. I had like half of it done, and then I was editing the rest, stuff like that.
Yeah,
Coffee's a good thing though. Coffee's great, you know.
I started getting into coffee because like one of the people who I watch like YouTube, since he like he's like taught me a lot of like camera settings and like how to have like Peter McKinnon, you know. Well, he's like a photographer and like a filmmaker, but he's like super addicted into coffee. Like the first thing he does in his videos is like make coffee. The last thing he does is like drink it and stuff. It's like, yeah. So that got me into coffee.
I drink chai every morning.
Yeah, good job.
That's what I'm saying.
Very
Chai
nice.
Every morning.
Very good.
Yes.
They were like all into Just Rain. I remember.
Yeah, I
I
love
love
that
Just
guy.
Rain.
Or the first time I said it, Just Regin.
Regin.
Yeah.
Anish comes up to me like 7th grade or 8th grade and he goes, do you watch Just Regin? I was like, who? Just Regin.
I had no idea how to say rain back then.
That's funny. So, what do you do for fun?
Me?
Yeah,
Dude, I don't
Spike
even
ball.
know. Yeah, spike ball's hella fun.
spike ball's
you got
growing,
into
man.
spike
I
ball.
recently
Spike ball's
discovered
growing.
this. I discovered
Yeah.
it probably 2 months ago. Dude, one of the
That's
funnest
impressive.
things I've ever played.
Yeah,
not
spike
even
ball's
gonna lie.
definitely up
Yeah,
there.
we
I
probably
was-
like all started like around the same time.
Yeah.
It's so fun. Yeah.
It's so fun. I can't even like explain what I like about it. I think it's just like the team.
Like once you get into the game, like you're just
Yeah, if you
in
get
it.
good
and
at
like
it, it's really fun.
intensity,
Yeah.
bro. Intensity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because like
'cause-
the person who we play with, he's like kind of a pro, Matt Hansen. Bro, he can like freaking like do the ball like under his legs and stuff.
Yeah, I started learning how to do like the backhand scoop thing, where like you run like in front of the ball and you like hit it back like this.
Oh yeah.
I do that a lot. I try to do it because it's pretty
y'all,
sick.
Y'all are way better than me.
Nah,
And then I'm starting to get good at like hitting it like low and like
yeah.
opposite
I'm
directions.
starting
You
to get
know?
that too.
What the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah.
On Friday I did this like, so they hit the net, goes like way out, and I'm like running after it. I go like this, hit it backwards, hits the net. I was like, no way that just happened. Coolest thing
Yeah.
ever.
I feel like it's like easier like if you have a net because then you have more time to practice with it. So
That's true.
Fives is probably getting like
What
really
do you
good at
guys
it.
like? What's your strengths in spike ball?
Spike ball?
Yeah, what is
I
like,
just
your best
hustle a
ball?
lot.
Yeah,
That's all you need to do is just hustle.
I'm good
true.
at hitting it. I feel like
like passing or hitting it on the net.
yeah, I probably like hitting it because like the hand-eye coordination like I gained that from like tennis and ping pong and stuff. So like yeah,
I'm good at serving.
Yeah, you're good.
I serve a lot. I serve really fast.
Yeah, dude. Anytime he serves, like it's so hard for me to get it.
Because I
How
serve,
do you serve?
like you like throw it, like you have to stand like sideways, but you throw it and you like hit it like low, but you hit it hard
Yeah.
and fast.
So it's like a low like.
Yeah.
It's a low
Yeah.
shot. Yeah,
Yeah,
those ones are the
I
hard
hit
ones.
I hit like super hard ones into net and they just go flying out and everyone's
Yeah,
like.
but do you play
tanking.
with the rule like if it goes over your head when you're serving, you can't play that?
What the hell, Colin?
Yeah, we play with that rule
For real?
because it's
See, I'm
supposed
like
to be like a
pros.
gentleman's serve. Well, Matt Hansen, his like cousin is like a ambassador for spike
Real?
ball, so he like knows all the rules and stuff.
We don't play with any rules except for. Fuck, what kind of.
The rim,
Yeah, we play the rim.
Do you play
Or,
rim?
Like pocket. Like,
yeah,
just,
pockets
like-
and rim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same for us.
And
Do
then,
you have a
like,
pro net? Do you have like the one with like
we
the?
have,
We have
Or
a
do you have that
regular
net?
one. It's
I
like
think we have a
yellow.
regular
The
one.
pro one is like
100
has like black accent to it, like to the.
Do you like have to set up the pro one?
Yeah, you
think
set
so.
up all of them.
Yeah.
because
all of them.
we just have. Or Ryan's is just like always set up. Like he
Yeah,
doesn't
mine's
take it
always
apart.
set up too.
I mean, like when you first got it, it's like deconstructed.
No, because I saw these kids. They pulled up to the park at Livermore, and they like took theirs out of like this bag, and they started setting it up and stuff.
I know. I think I just do that for preference.
Do you
I
guys
always
play
just
on the
keep
sand?
it the same. What?
You guys play on the sand?
play
No, I
once
hate
on the
playing in the
sand.
I
sand.
love playing on the sand
Really?
because on the sand you can just like dive and go
You
for it.
could dive on grass too. We play on the grass in the
Yeah, we play
baseball
like
field.
in the baseball field of Liverpool.
Because
Okay.
it's easier. Because I feel like sand slows you down.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can't
for
really
sure.
move that
Sand
much
slows you
in
down, and it's. I like twisted my ankle one time on sand because
Dude, I twist my ankle and it's still messed up.
yeah, because sand is like lumpy and fat.
I
Yeah.
love sand.
And then if you play on like beach sand, I feel like it'd be fun.
Yeah.
But that Livermore sand is like hard and like grainy and there's hella like stuff in it.
Yeah.
Should you tell them what happened at the K1 Speed today? How I finessed?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I forgot to sign like the waiver form,
Uh huh.
and I told them that my mom was outside, and like I drove there
wasn't.
myself, and I like finessed telling her it's like, oh, you know, it's like mom on a Sunday morning
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So she's kind of like angry that she had to drop me off. Then I like finessed my way through and got the paper and everything and like signed it
So
myself.
Damn it.
It's so clean.
But I was just like, I can like talk fast like that, you know?
Dude, I even like warned you yesterday, like, bro, sign the waiver.
Because I forgot. I told you this morning. I was like saying I was driving. I was like, backing out of the drive. I was like, there's like something off. You ever get that feeling when you forget
Yeah.
something? You're like,
Yeah.
man.
Dude, I get that all the time. Like when setting up the podcast, I feel like I'm always missing something. But I don't know. Today we're good.
I hate that feeling. That's the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah.
Dude,
And
let's
you'll-
talk about that. What are the worst
Feelings.
feelings in the world?
You know. Let's talk
getting
about this.
rejected.
What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear?
No, not your biggest fear. What's like the weirdest fear that you have?
Weirdest fear?
Because I got a really weird one.
All right, hit us
Like,
with it.
so
Let
it's,
me give me some time to think.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'll go. So I have a fear of like the unknown in water. Like here, I'll show you a few pictures that like
Okay.
trigger
Oh,
the
wait.
fear.
We should talk about that. No, because he goes cliff jumping.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he does that.
Oh
a lot.
yeah, I already know all those Insta videos.
Yeah.
You're nuts.
Dude, Noah, that one time, especially on the what's that bridge called?
Look, like a picture like that freaks me out, bro. Like that, like that's
Just
Yeah,
scary.
not knowing
I feel
what's
like you get that
underneath
fear
you?
if you do a lot of like cliff jumping and stuff.
Fear of the
Yeah.
unknown is natural for everyone, man. You gotta.
No, but that's like, I don't know, unknown in the water, especially. Like,
Unknown in the
okay,
water?
so when I'm cliff jumping, there's this one spot that has this like man-made wall, and it goes down, and you can like see it going down, and then just like you can't see like where it ends, and that freaks me out. So like whenever I'm in the water by myself, I'm like, I
It's
just try to
yeah.
get out.
Done.
as fast as I can.
Yeah.
Like everyone tells me to jump first, like go. I'm like, nah, you
No, I don't
go
wanna.
first.
How big is that cliff? It's like what?
The
50
biggest
feet?
one I've jumped is like 60 feet.
60
but it's like
feet.
The clearer that
Did you jump off
to-
the bridge?
Which one? Rainbow Bridge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, wait, no, because like
remember
Noah jumped off the top of it.
Yeah.
Remember when Noah Barba climbs up all the way to the top and jumps
Yeah,
off of it?
Dude, I got so scared when I saw that video. I'm like, holy shit.
I was the one yelling in the background. So,
Yeah, I heard
That's
it.
nuts, man.
yeah.
I wish I had the guts to do that.
It was hella
No.
funny. 'cause,
Actually,
like,
I have the guts. I just don't have like
the bugs.
no. it's like taking a test, right? You get scared like up to like take like what you do
Well,
like
like,
up
until
to
it
taking
happens.
tests
Yeah.
until you take the test and
Exactly.
it's easy. So I feel like the same thing. I get like hella anxiety like doing like walking up to the cliff and then like I'd like feel good after like jumping.
Like everyone does. No, there's literally like there's like a chemical thing that happens in your brain once you do something you're scared of, and it makes
Yeah.
you feel really good.
Yeah, Alex Hornald, the free solo guy who climbed El Capitan.
Yeah.
They did like a brain scan on him, and his like the part of your brain that registers like fear and stuff was like so small in
so
his
he-
brain.
he can just do
so like
anything.
the things that made him like scared would have to be like massive, right? Because like heights for people are like really scary, and he climbed El Capitan without any ropes or anything, but he just
He just did
he
it.
just did it.
Yeah.
He just climbed it without any like sort of like he was like they were saying like if he dies then he was like just gonna be dead
As
like
he dies.
like that kind of like guts is like what I feel like I wish I had.
Yeah, because like another cinematographer I watch, his name's Sam Colder. Like he's like really good at like doing transitions and like super cinematic stuff, and he goes like skydiving like all the time.
Yeah.
And like I feel like I want to do it, but I feel like when it gets to that point, like I
you ever
just
hear the Will Smith motivational talk where he talks about skydiving? He's like he talks about fear and he talks about like going skydiving, and he's like all the fear that you have like goes up to the point until you jump out of that plane, and then once you jump out of that plane, all the fear is gone. You just do it. That's like what people need to learn. Just get it, like just do it.
But like I'm scared of like what happens if like the parachute doesn't open. It's like,
Yeah,
damn.
but that's like the risk.
yeah, you're gone. You're done.
Those are like the risks that you have to be willing to take. Like I get
Yeah.
scared of like just writing essays and like just doing my homework, because a lot of the times like there's a lot of like I'm not like good at like math or something, right? And a lot of the times when I'm doing my homework, I'll get a lot of it wrong. So that idea of like getting the stuff wrong a lot like registers in my head, and so I get scared of like doing my homework because
And, like,
a
also
lot of
taking
the
the
time I'm
test,
not
yeah.
like successful at it, But I pay attention in class and do all the work and
Yeah.
stuff. But a lot of the time it doesn't come out right.
Yeah.
So that idea of not like being able to succeed and like dealing with failure is like so hard for people to like get into the habit of, because like what are you gonna do when like the worst of the worst happens? The people can't agree with failure.
Do you guys like ever have the feeling like when you're taking a test, like after the test, like you feel good about it, you feel like you did well, but then like when you see the
Get it
result, you
back.
just failed.
Yeah, I hate that feeling.
Dude, it happens to me all the time in AP Stats. Like I always feel like I did like well on the test, but then like when I get the result back, I'm like, what did I do wrong?
Yeah, I hate that.
And then I just
feeling.
get scared because like I don't know like what to think after I take a test. I don't know if I should.
Yeah, and then there's the idea of the teachers like telling you that grades don't matter. When grades,
does.
I hate that.
Oh, hell
I hate that so much. When teachers are like, "Don't think about the grade. Like if you do bad on a test, you'll do good on the next one." But then everybody's
Mr.
scared.
Mr. Nelson says that all
Yeah,
the time.
everybody's scared of doing like they try. There's like people who like seclude themselves from doing the work, and then there's people who like put themselves to like do the work and to, like try to get better for the next test. I feel like I'm one of those people who like shy away from like trying to do better, because like in my head, like I know that what like I'm good at and what I'm not good at. And so like I kind of register the fact that I'm not good at doing this specific subject. And so like I like move on from it, like it won't bother me as much. Like computer science, like I'm not the best at comp sci, but like I'll try, to like do my best at it. But then if I don't do well on it, I'll just be like, okay, I'm not gonna die from it, I think that's what a lot of people need to understand. Is like it's not the end of the world when you do bad on stuff, because a lot of the time you're just gonna 20 years from now you're gonna forget that moment, So like don't hold yourself over something like bad.
Yeah.
And that was rough. Sorry, that was a lot. It was 10 cents, extra 10 cents.
Yeah.
I'm at like 30 cents now.
I see.
Yeah. Definitely.
What's that?
Definitely don't hold yourself accountable for like failure.
Yeah.
Because failure sucks, man.
It
Everybody
does.
knows like failure is the worst thing.
Yeah.
Everybody watches those hella like motivational videos, and they tell you like you just gotta like move on.
Especially
but a lot of
like-
the time it's hard to move on,
And
because
especially this year, since like it's senior
Senior
year,
year,
and like
and-
colleges will like look if you failed like any classes this semester. I'm scared.
Last year I did horrible in my pre-cal class, and I'm taking it again. And so now like colleges are gonna see that I failed, but a lot of the times they don't know the background behind why I was
Yeah.
failing, because Because like junior year is the first year where you're like stressed.
Yeah.
Because like, you're packed on with like, I don't know if you've taken like a lot of AP classes or not. Okay, well, either way, like you're taking hard classes, right? So you know that like the idea of like packing yourself on with hard classes over and over and over again to succeed, but then you end up thinking like overthinking stuff and you fail. Like people need to learn to like balance. Like I didn't learn to do that junior year, and I didn't learn to do it this year yet. Because this year I'm taking like 4 APs in an honors class, and like I'm stressed.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, AP Stats is like my first AP I'm taking.
Yeah, but like for me, I'm taking like AP Comp Sci, AP Literature, AP what was the first one? Honors Physics, stuff like that. You know, but like coming to agree with myself is so hard when there's so much. What's the word? Backlash for when you do fail, because you want to succeed, right? But a lot of the times you're gonna end up failing, and I feel like that's what a lot of like the successful like millionaires and billionaires do, is that people don't account for the fact that how many times they failed. Like Elon Musk, like with the new Cybertruck coming out, like the glass broke when he said it wouldn't break. You know, it's like stuff like that. That's what like gets to me, man. Like it's hard, and then a lot of the times people say it's easy to just get over stuff, but it's not.
Yeah.
And it like moves into like mental health, and like we could branch off from there if you want. It's hardcore, man. High school wasn't the same like 20 years ago. Like now it's like way different. It's competition over competition and being the best that like you can be. But then people can't come to the fact that they are like who they are. Like you can't be the best in your math class. You know that you're not going to do well in like tests and stuff. So like people need to agree with that. Just move on and find their own strengths.
Yeah.
Wait, I wanted to ask you. So like, since you're taking like 4 APs, right?
Yeah.
Like, did you do it because like you really want to take it, or you're just doing it for like?
I took AP Gov because I'm interested in politics.
Okay, yeah.
And I took AP Gov because like the election's coming up next year. So I thought that would be cool. But then Econ and AP Gov is hell on earth.
Yeah. What about physics?
Physics I took because like people were saying that it'll help you in college, but that's bullcrap.
Yeah, I know.
Physics is so hard, and a lot of times it's like learning it on your own, and like that's
Mr. Right.
yeah.
Because like
I'm not hating on Mr. Wright as a person. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But the way he teaches is like
It's so bad.
like
It's so hard
like
to
you can't understand some of the things that he's saying.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time his handwriting is bad, which is like
Like,
people will think
It's a lot of people.
will think that's like not a big deal, like oh like,
But
you'll
it kinda
get
is,
used to
like,
reading it,
so bad.
but it's so hard, and he doesn't introduce like topics, like he won't like give us like what's like going on and why we need to know this stuff. He'll just throw it at us.
I feel like for Mr. Right, he's like he kind of expects you to know a lot.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
weird. He's like
Yeah.
the way he talks about it is like as if we've been doing this stuff for so long.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you expect me to learn this?
Yeah, because a lot of the stuff that we do now is time consuming. Like you're expected to put like an hour or so towards one area
I mean,
of
they
your
give you the AP contract and all
and
that.
you're supposed to like acknowledge that fact that you're doing this stuff, and they hold that against you, but teachers have like no mercy sometimes. They'll be like, yeah, you signed an AP contract, what else do you expect? I understand that, it's my fault for failing some tests every now and then because like I don't have time to study for it, but then again I'm learning how to like prioritize my time. Like if one subject I have a better grade, then I'll like focus on another subject where I have not so good as a grade and like try to like improve that grade. But then again, I also need to come to terms with I might not be able to improve any of my grades because school is built like that. School is built to work against you, which sucks now.
How they give us hella homework, and then the principal comes on the loudspeaker
Oh.
and he's talking about you need to get enough sleep.
Sleep. Then I just say I pulled an all-nighter the other day.
Go outside, take a run.
Yeah.
Like, how do you have time to do that when you get all that work?
It's
Yeah.
like, and you're the one giving me all the work. Like,
Yeah.
what do you say?
But
Cause like when I was doing AP stats and stuff, like I thought it wasn't gonna be too hard because like it's just like kind of like problem solving and stuff. But like when you get the questions, like it's a completely different story. Because for some people it just like clicks like that, but for others,
That's like with physics. People understand it, but I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's hard because you have to apply the mathematics as well to the physics, which makes it even harder because you're trying to understand because mathematics is like plain and clear in itself. But physics is like physics with terms and principles that you also have to apply to the mathematical equations. So then it's like two subjects in one almost, but it's like trig and algebra, Because like the hardest part is like formulating the equations, and then the easy part is like just putting it in the calculator and doing it. But the hardest part is trying to understand like what's going on in the problem.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like that's easily communicated, like on how to understand like how to do these problems in my physics class, or it may just be me. So
Yeah, because like I think I have like a hypothesis, because I think like whoever you hang out with, like your friend group and stuff, you kind of usually like go like towards that kind of direction, like of what kind of classes. Because like for example, like your friends, like they probably don't want to take like the super hard classes like APs and stuff, and just take it easy. So that's kind of like what you're doing, right? Just taking it easy. Yeah, but for like us, since we hang out with like all the smart people,
not
and like
everybody's smart in their own way. I would say like we hang out with people who strive towards like being the best they can academically, versus other people who strive to be like best like socially or in sports or stuff like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's like smart. You hang out with smart people. Everybody hangs out with smart people.
Well, yeah. But like the people who like strive for like the best, yeah.
Which is kind of like bad almost in a way, because all they can focus on is school. You ever had people like try to like talk in a conversation? You know what I'm talking about? Like when people
like when you're trying to talk, but like they
can't have a conversation.
Yeah.
Because they're inside all the time.
Yeah.
And they don't move from their desk, which is bad.
Yeah.
But like that kind of stuff is
like you just need that balance.
That's hurting you, man.
Yeah.
That's bad for you.
Yeah. And that also leads with like mental health and stuff.
Yeah, if you want to get into the mental health part, go ahead.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, do you like ever like have like those things where you like stress out and like what to do?
I feel like everyone stresses out, but for me, it's not that bad. I'm not taking super hard classes like you said.
I feel
so
that.
like it's not horrible.
Yeah.
But I'm like glad. I'm glad that I'm not like in this position, because I know one of my friends. She's literally taking 0 period as a senior, taking 6 classes, and then she's taking another class at FLC. It's like, how are you doing this right now?
Yeah.
Some people are built for that, and some people aren't. I mean, you could be.
It just depends on who you are.
Yeah, you could do that if you're good at it. But then, like, I'm like trying to do it, but I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
Like I like I said before, like I'm not doing like the best
Yeah.
Well, like other people are like doing good at this stuff, but because they can handle the stress of like academics and stuff. But then again, like I don't like taking like if you don't like the course. I thought physics would be fun, and I would like the course, and I thought that would like comp sci and stuff.
Yeah.
But then I don't like it anymore. Like it's hard, and I don't like it, and stuff like that. So it's like trying to find out what you are liking and like you're striving towards is like the hard part about high school. Like what you feel like you should specialize in when you get out of high school and major in. That's the hardest part, because like it's the whole idea of taking, like why they make you take all these. Like a variety of different classes is because they're trying to make you like the Renaissance man or whatever, by having like a variety of like knowledge on like every single aspect of like art, science, math, stuff like that. But then at the end of the day, you're just gonna be is gonna be one major, and you're gonna be focused on one thing.
Yeah, and that's the reason why I like my computer science teacher, because like she doesn't really care if you like take the class or not. She like cares about the student. She cares about like what are they gonna do like after high school. Because like she mainly focuses like on like like seniors and like them graduating. So like I respect that for my computer science teacher.
Yeah, my comp sci teacher is nice about it too, but a lot of the time she just expects people to do the work.
To know it, yeah.
And to know it. But she's like nice about like giving us a lot of extra credit when people aren't doing well, which I appreciate. But then like for people like my English teacher, which I like enjoy English, he's like he's real about things. He's like saying like you put yourself into the situation, then you have to get yourself out of it, right? So I feel like the problem that I had this year was that I put myself into the situation of taking all these AP classes, and I'm struggling to get out of it successfully, right? So now I have to come into the what is it called? Freaking idea. I have to come to the idea that I'm not doing as good as I thought I would be doing. Like I have to accept that fact and move on. Because class is hard, man. School is hard.
Yeah. Do you guys have like extracurricular like stuff you guys do?
I've been doing robotics since.
Oh yeah, you've been doing that.
4th grade or 5th grade.
How's that going so far?
I mean, senior year, so last year. It's been a trip. Like, so we started off, and it was Legos, we were making robots out of Legos, and it was drag and drop programming. And then there was a project aspect. So there was like you did it.
Yeah, I did for a few years.
Yeah, so there's a project aspect. And then, but now we're doing this thing, so that's called First Lego League, and now we're doing FTC, which is called First Tech Challenge.
Did you guys get into Vex or anything? Or?
First Tech Challenge is like basically like Vex. It's a lot like Vex. So there's no project anymore. It's like robots made out of metal and programming with Java and all that. And so
it's like a much like different thing than FLL.
Way different than FLL. And like it's been a trip. And like it's gonna be pretty sad because this is our last year, and like we've been together for so long, just as a team, and like so many members have come, so many members have gone, and I don't know, it definitely shaped my life and like made me the person I am today, and like the skills that I've learned from robotics, I'm gonna be able to take on.
Like what kind of like skills do you like learn from it?
Team building, leadership. Like I was the captain of the team 2 years ago. I don't even know. There's numerous skills that you take on from that.
That's good. That's a good extracurricular.
Yeah, because I remember Fiaz was talking about like some people nowadays, especially like trying to get into colleges, they're just taking like all these activities just for college.
Like even if they don't like it.
Yeah, just for college. Yeah. For me,
Yeah.
like I've been doing music since I was 4. Like originally when I first started it, it's because my mom made me get into it. Like I didn't really like it at first, but like when I start to like learn like what the meaning behind the words were and like, you know, kind of just like, well, like what it means towards like our religion and stuff, I kind of like got into it. So, you know, been doing it since then.
Yeah, again, that goes back to the idea of like being someone who you're not, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's unhealthy. That's not good. Because you're going to be on your own like 4 years from now. So why would you be someone else who's not around anymore?
Yeah.
Right? Because you're not going to meet this. Maybe you might meet the same people and they might go to the same school as you, but like you're going to be on different
you're gonna have,
paths.
like, different
You're going to be on
views
your
and
own.
stuff. Yeah.
You're going to meet new people. You're going to be in your own like element. And so I feel like focusing on your own element is better than focusing on what other people are doing, you know?
Yeah.
Definitely.
You watch YouTubers?
Me?
Yeah.
Dude, I stopped watching YouTube. I definitely did a lot. Like freshman, sophomore year, I did a lot. But it's just like gone downhill from there. I don't really watch it a lot anymore. You know what we should talk about?
Oh, what's up?
ASMR. You guys watch ASMR?
No.
What are your thoughts?
No, I don't do that. That's
because
weird.
I'm super into ASMR.
Ew.
Really, you like it?
Yeah.
That's gross.
I mean, I can see some people like it.
It's like a, I don't even know. I've experienced it since I was a kid, and when I found these videos, I was like, damn, like,
You actually like it?
yeah, I hella like it.
Yeah, I
And,
can
like,
see
people
that.
think it's a joke, but I'm like super free, like, I'm super like, I'll talk
And that also
about
goes
it, I
for
don't
like
care.
fidgeting and stuff, for like fidget spinners and like the cubes and stuff.
Yeah,
Fiaz's face, he's like,
You
What
really
the
like
hell?
that?
I actually like it.
it's just some people,
Hey,
some people have an acquired
Yeah,
taste
good for
certain
you.
things. Exactly.
Nice. Okay. All right, I think we should end it here. This is good
You
podcast.
want to go to the audio extended?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
All right, so that's going to do it for the video portion. So make sure you guys like, comment, follow us on all of our platforms. And you guys got anything to say? Oh, yeah, you want to like
Plug
say it?
yourself? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't plug myself?
Yeah.
No, I
You don't want to?
plug myself.
Don't you have like a gaming channel or something?
No.
Oh, yeah, he has a
like
YouTube
stream?
I
channel.
have a YouTube channel. It's just my name, but I don't know if you're gonna find it because I'm not that popular.
It's what? Just a Akhil Sharma.
Yeah.
It's just your name.
You want to plug your Instagram?
It's Akhil_Sharma_1.
Very nice.
Exactly.
Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you in the next podcast. And tune into the SoundCloud, or no, Spotify version.
Spotify, iTunes,
So that you can-
iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio, so that you listen to the Q&A portion.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right. See you guys. Peace.